Today's story is going to be called The Ambition and Greatness. The theme considered by Reverend Sherman Grant Pitt. The story is published in the Northwestern Christian Advocate in 1907. Ambition needed. What a transformation of the church and of the world if the young people could be thrilled by a noble ambition. The man who simply exists with no purpose to make his life tell for anything in this world is an encumbrance to the ground. There must be some principle firing the soul with enthusiasm if the life is to be of any benefit in the community. A contrast in ideals makes a contrast in ambitions. The historians hold before the eyes of the children the names that have been conspicuous in the progress of the world: the great generals, the men of political distinction, the great names in literature, the successful financiers. These names are held up for emulation. If we had the ability to read between the lines, it could get behind the shifting historical scenes. We would many times find that the one who bears the name of greatness is only the puppet executing the movements, that the real power is an unseen hand directs him to make. The world's idea of greatness is position, honor, a great name, popularity, and such things. Success wins the applause of men, but God has a different standard. He does not look so much at the things as the heart of the doer of the work. Some of the greatest heroes that ever lived on the earth will never have their names in books. Inspiration has immortalized a few characters to show how God regards greatness. The broken box of ointment has made the name of Mary fragrant in all the world. The two mites that were cast into the treasury have immortalized that widow. The name of Dorcas is high on the roll of worthies. Some of God's worthies were also the possessors of worldly honors, but not attained in the spirit of the world. As instances note that names of Joseph and Daniel and Moses. The world doesn't honor the servant of man while he serves, but when he is dead and gone, they enter into the benefits of his service. Then they pay him a tardy honors. A saint is one who was canonized while he was alive, and canonized after he was dead. When Paul was in prison, if you had asked a young man whether his ambition was to be like Paul or like Nero, he would undoubtedly have chosen Nero on the throne instead of Paul awaiting crucifixion. But as we look back, we can make a wiser choice. But are not men apt to choose the other way today as well as in Paul's time? Service, the key to greatness. Take the names from the roll of history, and which are the ones that have real enduring fame. They are not the names of presidents and kings as such, but the names of those dignitaries who used their position as an opportunity for service. Washington and Lincoln are the names that will shine out throughout all time because of their service. What makes the name of Wendell Phillips an honored one in the annals? Our country. In it, his aristocratic lineage? Is it his great eloquence and intellectual ability? No, it is the fact that, disdaining family and prospects, he took the place of service of downtrodden people. He went to service, he went to persecution and mobs, he went to fame. Enduring fame rests upon service. The reason the name of Jesus is high above every name is that he rendered the greatest service that was ever rendered to humanity. The character of the ambition makes our characters. A holy ambition tends to make the aspirant holy. He that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure. A holy ambition will use methods that are in keeping with this purpose. Unholy ambitions are unscrupulous in their means of attainment. Bribery, fraud, trickery, and every kind are the resort of the man with an unholy ambition. If you like this story, you are more than welcome to visit the link that I will leave in the description here, and you can print the story out for yourself. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.